Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Truth Council 23 with me, Truth Nunez, and our spiritual council. We're so thankful, honored, and grateful to be here with all of you to share today's collective energetic read. The number 13 could be significant for some. Death energy, Scorpio energy, a transformation, an ending of a situation for a new beginning, a rebirth. We're so thankful, my lovies, to be here. Keeping in mind that we are not in fear and that we are reading collective energies. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't. You are and forever will be the masters of your experiences, of what you will or what you will not into this creation. It is totally up to you. We're going to go ahead and get started right away by honoring and thanking our spiritual council. I want to honor and thank my grandmama. I'm seeing Mount Rushmore. For some, Mount Rushmore could be significant. But I want to thank my grandmama. My grandmama, Abuelita Gladys Nunez Maldonado, some can be from the South. I also want to thank my abuelito, my grandpapa, Abuelito Felix Antonio Nunez. I invite you to do the same. I do honor and thank your trusted ancestor, 105 on the clock, 6 energy, the choice to lovers, new pathways opening up. I invite you to honor your trusted ancestors, those that open up paths for you in the spiritual and then it manifests in the physical. Whatever religious force, whatever spiritual force, whatever makes you feel good, grounded, connected to the all as you are in this experience. Or you can simply take a moment of silence to be in silence with yourselves. And that's also more than enough. Let's get started, my lovies. Your sister friend, her throat is really hurting. And she may cough a little bit. She's cleansing from a deep cleansing that needed to be done. But she's here to channel for you. She may also cough because sometimes, actually no, a lot of you don't come in with cough energy. Sometimes your noses, your emotions go and other things, but disclaimer for some. Let's get started, my lovies. Cleanse, something about Leslie. Cleanse, oh my gosh. Leslie is very present for someone. Cleanliness is next to godliness, my lovies. It is energy work. Cleaning is important. It's not just spring cleaning or once in a blue. It's a consistent cleansing because energy work is every day. It's every single day. Trust, it's every day. Every day you work on your thoughts, your emotions. Every day you work on being the more authentic version of yourself. Some, you don't have to, but if you're brought here, I'm sure it's for a reason. It's because you don't live in fear, my lovies. Like your peers, my lovies, that's what's coming. Some of y'all, you're brave and your peers may not be that brave. Boom. For some of you, I'm seeing like SWAT teams. I'm seeing like tactical teams. The ones that dress in all black. Those are SWAT. Yeah, I'm seeing SWAT. For some of you, SWAT could be significant. SWAT teams. Like I'm seeing tactical teams going into a place with heavy artillery. For some of you, that is in your field. It's interesting. That's fun. I want to be in it, my lovies. Let's do it. Let's get to it. Special ops, like I'm getting like psyops, like special ops, or that's cool. Jesus, Bombay Cooch, Bombay Cooch, my lovies. Okay. I'm getting like special operations, but you need a psychologist for some, or you need some type of. For some of you, there's a therapist in your field, or you can be going to see a therapist, or you see therapists because of the line of work you do, 405, 9 energies, because things need to be compartmentalized for you for some reason, or you feel like it. Bombay Cooch. Like I'm seeing 3 of Pentacles and 6 of Pentacles. For some, you can, there's a lot of Pentacle energy in your field, a lot of money and deals and sharing, collaborations, giving. For some of you, giving here, giving there. Sometimes that can bring in the energy of like a short change or someone getting a little bit more in a situation. But it doesn't feel like anything is, it does feel like I'm seeing justice. So Spirit's showing us justice in my mind's eye. That's gonna have to do with a Libra or something that started or something that's gonna start in Libra season. Again, there's something that's We got to clear those throat chakras. There's something that's going to be speed up, something that's going to speed up, or it's already there, maybe for some, or sped up. But I wanted to say like, but it's coming in like future tense, but also past, present tense. Something about tenses. Maybe for some of you, grammatical errors could be significant. For some of you, you could be a student or studying something, or there could be something that there's going to be a project that's going to be sped up for some, or things are going to feel like that energy has been present for some. Your divine justice is things speeding up for you and you receiving your dues when it comes to an energy. It is an energy. Maybe for some of you, you were dealing with people or with collaborations or cooperations. Take it how it resonates, but it is Six of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles. So you're saying it's a Nine of Pentacles. For some of you, you went from a Three of Pentacles to a Six of Pentacles to a 9. 3, 6, 9, the Fibonacci sequence could be significant for some. This could have to do, some of you, you could like mathematics, or something about mathematics is coming in. 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9, something, something, something. Some 3, 6, 9, my mama is fine. Or it's 3, 6, 9, your mother is fine. That's what's coming in. For some of you, your mother is fine. She's fine. Don't worry about her. Because there could be something about a mom or a mother figure or a grandmama when it comes to the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. But Nine of Pentacles is very independent energy, financially stable energy. For some of you, you could be climbing, or you could be getting a little bit of extra money for some. For others, you could be working towards your Nine of Pentacles, your independence in a situation. For some of you, you could be getting promoted to a manager or an assistant manager after some deliberation, or some type of management position, or some type of a tactical team. For some of you, you could be promoted into an important role in a very important operation or a mission. And something about errors and omissions, or something omitting something. I'm seeing FBI documents. I'm seeing MK Ultra. When they released and debriefed all of those files, and some of the things, 7, 10, and then 7, 11. 7, 11s could be significant for some, but 7, 10 is 8 energy, which are legal procedures, medical procedures, all types of procedures that involve documents, as we're talking about FBI documents. There could be something that is released to the public. Something very important, but for some of you, I don't know why this is in your field so much. For some of you, you could really be into the FBI, or you could be an agent on the low. Or you could be promoted into that within the next 9 months or so. For some of you, you could be promoted in your work, and you could be preparing for that. 3, 6, 9. Spirit keeps giving us a little song with it. 3, 6, 9, something, something, something. 3, 6, 9, it must rhyme. 3, 6, 9, we ain't got time. 3, 6, 9, no playing around. 3, 6, 9, we gonna run this town. 3, 6, 9, nouns, something about nouns, something about pronouns. Someone cares about pronouns. 3, 6, 9. It's coming in very rhymey too for some of you. 8, 19, which is technically 9, 9 energy. After some endings, new beginnings. 8, 1, 9. But my gooch, my lovies, you're coming in spicy wicey. Could have to do with the Pisces. Moon energy, hidden fears, hidden things, intuitions, but hidden things. The deep inner knowings, the deep parts of your psyche. Things that happen in the dark. For some of you, something can happen at night. There could be some type of SWAT team that's going to barricade. Something about barricade. And it got played. Someone got played. Someone got played. Someone could have been talking to an FBI agent, setting something up, and in the truck, and they got played. Someone could be pretending to be an FBI agent, or be in part of the FBI in a situation. That's what's coming in. Something about errors and omissions. I'm getting the name Stephanie. I'm getting the name Todd. I'm getting something about a broth or a brothel. I'm getting that song. It started with a whisper, doobie doobie doobie. Take me to your love shack. And then something about everybody talks. Oh yeah, Spirit was giving us everybody talks. A lot of gossip in a situation for some. I'm so happy, my lovies. I'm just so happy. Because sometimes I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy, my lovies. I hope you are too. Someone's just so happy. I'm channeling my lovies. I'm channeling you. Someone's just so happy. They're just so happy. Some get high all the time. It's like marijuana to the max. There is a universal key that gives you access to all energies, 1159, but you have to have the purity of spirit in order to access. It's like a universal key, a universal password. It's like a universal key that can get into most locks. For someone's going to have some type of surprise when it comes to some keys that are opening up, or a door that's going to be opened up. And it's going to come in like it's going to come in either to like barricade and protect you, or it's going to come in to extract that which needs to be extracted because it's not of use. But what's up? And something about abuse. But what's up, my lovies? What is up? What is up? What is up? Hot stuff. How's it going? What's flowing? What's popping? And what's cracking? We are reading for Moon Day, Monday. Boom, 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 Monday. Boom, 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 Monday. Not November 19th. But for some, we're reading for November 19th. For others, we are reading for September 19th. No. Yes. No. For some, September 19th. Some of you, 9/11. We're reading for you for 9/11. For some of you, it was sent from heaven. Someone was sent from heaven to save you from some type of catastrophe. For others, we are reading for September 18th, 2023. And 18 energy is 9 energy. For some of you, you can be still holding emotions, energy in motion, emotions, energy in motion from a very traumatic event. For some of you, this could have to do with some type of raid. For some of you, you could have been arrested. Someone went to prison at some time, but they keep it a secret. They have a felony. Someone has a felony on their record. For some of you, Spirit was giving that to us. Spirit brought us to a few things. First and foremost, sharing some psychological concepts with you. But before we get into that, not 1999 and 1993, but for some of you, that's coming in, a hidden enemy. But 1991 is also coming in for some. And the year of the rooster and something about a fox. So much is coming in. 18, 9 energy. It is an ending. For some of you, there could be a long cycle that emotionally is ending for you and you don't even realize it. Maybe for some of you, you're thinking a lot over this moon day and the next coming waves about things that happened in the past, or you could be having a lot of dreams. For some of you, you could be dreaming a lot about people that you have not talked to in a while. Maybe childhood friends, maybe people you grew up with that you've kind of lost contact with. But these energies could be coming up for you to heal and close out a chapter so that energy can be transmuted. Death energy, 13 energy, and it could become something else in your field, and you can recycle that energy for something else. So for some of you, so you can heal. For some of you, this could have to do with a relationship, because moon energy, again, it's the deep hidden feelings that we suppress, things that could be suppressed, things that you don't necessarily, for some of you, you could have been obsessed with an ex. or take it how it resonates. But these things, it's like they may play out again in your life, because Spirit was giving that to us, people that I meet that I'm like, wow, that person's really in an internal strife, like, and I can feel how they're like, it's like wanting to fight, and sometimes, and they can't sleep at night, and sometimes I'm like, that doesn't even make sense, because I barely know this person. But then you get to see that it's they're carrying around, for some people, maybe you're dealing with someone, or maybe this is you in this energy, exploring the seed that planted a behavior that makes someone something of savior. Someone has a savior complex, or something about a savior complex is coming in. For someone feels like someone has a savior complex, or someone has a savior complex. Take it how it resonates. But anyway, so there's a seed that was planted a long time ago for some. Someone planted a seed a long time ago. So they are a foe. They are a foe. They, for some, this could be a gossiper. This could be someone that, it's like, for example, it's like being in a crowd and you're just like, met someone and you pointed something out, and then they take it like really, really, like, it's like they have a fight with you now. And so they have a fight with you now, but you wonder, like, it's like, is it that serious? Like, it was just like, we have this discussion. If we can fix the situation, great. And if not, then okay. But it's something, and then you see that it's like, it's something that was planted alongside someone else. They were doing it in cahoots. They were in cahoots with someone. But something was planted a lot. They won. You let them win, my lovies. Whatever it is, so you can let go of the sin, because it's a misstep. So for some, maybe deep planted seeds that are like in your field, in your brain, in your emotions, that are like weeds, but Spirit's saying you are doing cleaning. For some, you're doing cleaning. There's a theme here for everybody. And every time I take a deep breath, I feel all of the dust that I clean. Jesus, my lovies, I tell you the stuff I see, my lovies. But we're all intelligent beings, and no one can tell us that we're doing any wrong. Because they don't have X title or X amount of money in the bank. That's all right. They won. Let them win, my lovies. Let them win. A life of sin and lies, but to their demise, my lovies. So for some of you, this is like, you got to let go of this. Like, it's like okay to observe something, but if you can't, it's like, what do you do with that energy? Do you go in and clean a situation, or do you go in and just add more dirt to the situation? Take that how it resonates. That's nice. I like that. Something about lice. Somebody has lice. I'm not surprised. Because if they're lies, that's what's coming in. For others that does not apply to. Again, you have endings with that 9 energy. Endings, all types of endings. These could be endings that you're asking for, or endings that someone else is asking from you. So for some of you, for example, somebody could tell you, hey, you know what? I want to end this situation. This work situation ain't working out. Turn in your keys, or don't come back to work tomorrow, or whatever the case may be. Or for some, you can stop going somewhere, like you used to go to a restaurant all the time, and you're like, I'm not coming here anymore, and that's okay. 1811 was on the clock. I'm not coming here anymore. It's done. We're over. It's done. Time to move on. Never coming back to this restaurant, and it's ended. Even that, like, it's a transformation, because now you're gonna take that energy and you're gonna go somewhere else. Or you're gonna cook at home, or you're gonna do whatever you want to do. But it is what is best for you, my lovies. I like it. I like the energies. I feel like things are nice and light and fluffy. And something about a puppy. Someone's getting a puppy, my lovies. Or someone just got a puppy. Or there's a little dog in someone's field. Cutie patootie chootie pooties. Boom bye coot, my lovies. So we did want to allow, these wanted to speak. So this one wanted to speak. Tomato, potato, and eggplant. The tomato, what are we talking about? Planting seeds? 1901 was on the clock. Tomato, potato, and eggplant. Tomato, potato, and an eggplant. Tomato, potato, and an eggplant. It's funny because I was craving something about clavis, something about clavicle. I was craving starches last night. I was actually craving fries, and Spirit brought us to not do that. Spirit's like, you got bread and you got butter. You can work with that. And so and it's for some reason I just needed starch for some reason. I was craving starches. For some of you, could be craving starches, or you could be craving a food. But because there's things about vegetation in your field. For some of you could be gardening. For some of you could be harvesting. Because with that six of Pentacles spirit saying, maybe for some of you you're harvesting. Someone's going to share something with you based on a plan, or based on a seed that was planted a long time ago, or something that can develop based on giving. For some of you, you could be giving something. Spirit was giving that to us in preparation and meditation. The countless times 2011, the countless times that Spirit has brought us. Again, I'm not a millionaire, but the times that Spirit has brought us to just share, and I'm not recording it and I'm not putting it on anything. I'm just sharing. I'm just giving. And sometimes it's like I got debt, my lovies, but Spirit's like, that person needs it. Give it. For some of you, you could be planting beautiful seeds and you don't even know it. But everything is a different species of the same source, right? A seed is a cell, like Target, right? A seed is a cell, and as you water it, the DNA is active. Some of you, that DNA thing has been very present. The DNA is activated, and then it starts to, based on chemical reactions with the water, because water, it is a currency. It brings the flow of life. And what does money mirror? It wants to mirror water, the flow of life. But what does water and money, 2111, what does water and money mirror? The eternal force that feeds all seeds. And some seeds become rotten and molded, and you gotta, discard of them. And others become fruits and vegetables. And you get a potato, and you get a tomato, and you get an eggplant. And they all taste differently. 2132. They all taste differently. And so do you. They all taste differently. You can make different dishes with them. Sometimes they don't go together, but sometimes they do go together, depending on how you prepare them. This is beautiful, my lovies. Something's really cute. I like it. For some of you, can be getting ready to make a big feast, or make like a big dish, or you want to cook something. Like somebody wants to cook something, or maybe you want to cook for someone. Because I'm seeing like roasted something or other. I'm getting like roast. I was smelling roasted chicken, but Spirit's like it's roasted duck. So for some of you, like you're roasting a duck, or you could be roasting, like you could be a roast. Now I'm getting like roast. For some of you, can be attending like some type of a 2211. You could be attending like some type of like big celebration or gala, or a recognition based on roasting someone. A toast. Let's give them a toast. There's a toast for the roast. They're gonna roast someone, but it's like an honor. Maybe for some of you, it's not necessarily a roast. 2233. But I also caught it at 2231, and then 32, and then 33. Maybe it's like a few days. You're gonna attend somewhere or something. You're going somewhere nice, but there's a lot of people that lie in this space. Philanthropy. That philanthropist Annie. Something about Auntie Annie's, the pretzels. Auntie Annie's is coming in. The pretzels, for some of you, that could be significant, or it is significant because it's coming in for a reason. 2301. Something about Saint Nick for Christmas. You want to do something with Auntie Annie's for some, or you want to Auntie Annie's. You won, my loves. Anyways, let's see what this one is. Six of Pentacles. A Six of Pentacles. No, this is a Six of Cups. But Spirit keeps saying Six of Pentacles. This is a Six of Cups. Maybe for some of you, you're doing something with children or for children. Maybe it's for Christmas. Maybe for some of you, you're spending or you're giving. The Six of Pentacles, Spirit keeps saying you're giving someone something. Maybe for some of you, big, like it's a lie. It's a lie. Spirit keeps saying it's a lie. It's a lie. But for children, maybe you want to do something for children, or you want to give something to children around Christmas, but it's a lie. And then we had 2341, and then we had 2342, and then we had 2343, and then we had 2344, and then 2348. Those are the ones that we saw. And it was fate. But something gonna have to do with children, or for some of you, past energy. Again, for some of you, that nostalgia energy, people from your past. Six of Cups energy, people from your past that you're thinking about. For some of you, you can be thinking a lot about a scout. For some of you, you can be thinking about someone that, I'm seeing a woman. I'm seeing a blonde woman. For some of you, you could have had a crush on someone in high school, a teacher, a blonde woman with long hair, or this was an older, or maybe it wasn't a woman, but you saw her as a woman because she was a senior when you were a junior. This was coming in. Or a sophomore. and someone like would stare at someone. I'm seeing like a young lady, like who's shady. Maybe for some of you, you want to reconnect with someone from high school, like, or from someone from your past. Like I'm seeing someone like, for some of you, you went to something about prep school, or you went to a really good school. And it's making me nervous. For some of you, you want to reconnect with someone like this. I don't know, my lovies. 6 of Cups energy. She's a hoe, my lovies. That's what's coming in. She's a hoe, my lovies. You know, ho schmo, take that how it resonates. It's just the words that are in your field that you use to help you not be confused. Because some of you 7 of Cups energy, like you may be dating people for some, but you won. But I don't know. It's like you're trying to settle for some. Like maybe for some of you, you feel like financially things are going really well. 3, 6, 9. You've achieved some type of independence, but you want your 10 of Pentacles, because money is great, but there's more to life. And so you want a wife or you want a husband. Take it how it resonates. But I'm getting a man. But you may be like dating someone from someone slightly older than somebody. But they know each other like from when someone was like in the teenage years, like 16, 17. I got the number 17 first, but then I went to 16. Let's explore this for you real quick. Something about she's thick. I don't know what that means. She's thick. 20, 25, 55. Jesus. No, my lovies, I don't think so. This person, or maybe someone wants to reach out to you. This is someone that you knew from high school. She's a tool as well. You're going to walk away from this. 8 of Cups energy. You're walking away from this for some. Because, no, she's a tool. She's a tool. No, I don't. She's an emotional manipulator who wants to come in like, but she's just after, because she's coming in as a Queen of Wands in the crooked and a Knight of Cups in the crooked. I don't think so, but but something about he took something. She feels like you took the bait, or she thinks that you're gonna take the bait. This is an emotional manipulator for someone. You may not stick around for the whole video, so maybe that's why he wants to come in right away. But Spirit wants you to know, don't do it. You can do whatever you want, but Spirit is advising, as someone that channels energies, visions, past, present, future, and warns people of things that always happen. Spirit saying, don't do it, my lovey. Don't do it. This is just gonna be like some type of one night stand, or this person has a plan to be promiscuous. Someone's promiscuous. She wants to come in and have some type of sin. It's gonna be a misstep. She wants to come in and have some type of like emotional pull on you, emotional manipulation, maybe like be very, very flirty, but sex is going to be something that's going to come in right away. This person has no self-respect. This person's going to come in, something about neglect. She could be neglectful when it comes to a situation. Male, female, take it how it resonates, but it is coming in as a woman for a man. And a man is wondering something about this woman. And she's a liar, my lovies. I don't think it's a good idea. She'll come in very manipulative, or this could be you in this energy, my lovies. Take it how it resonates. We're just reading the energies, but she'll come in very manipulative. She'll come in like with sex sells for this woman. This is someone from your past for somebody, and she's been watching you, but she's also going to watch you walk away. For some of you, you want to walk away from somebody like this, because this person could even go into hexing. It's like, let's try some Kama Sutra. 2811. Like, absolutely not. No, thank you. For what? Something about put it in her butt. She wants you to put it in her butt. She wants you to walk back for some. You're tempted. She's tempting because she's very attractive. Someone's very attractive. It is a magnetism. It has nothing to do with the way she looks per se. It is a magnetism. Everybody has accessories. This body's an accessory. Everybody has accessories. It has nothing to do necessarily with what she looks like. She's a crook, Spirit saying. It's something about crooked. Something about crooked smile. Someone has a crooked smile. Something about crooked smile. This will be a burden to you. No, 2851. She's going to feel rejected. You want to heal something. Okay, so Temperance Angel is here, Archangel energy. You have the Page of Pentacles, an offer that you don't see coming to burden you in Aquarius season, 2911. Or this could have already happened for some. This already happened for somebody. This person could have already tried to offer you something to like rekindle something from your past. And they're going to try to come back and say, I want to heal this again, because they see you moving on. And Spirit saying, stay strong. For somebody, stay strong because you're not wrong. This person's a manipulator. This person's a chaser. They could be abusive. They could be very envious, competitive. They could be very stingy. I'm getting the word stingy. She's stingy. What does that mean? This person could have a lot of money, but she's stingy. Something about cringeworthy. She does things that are cringeworthy. Again, someone that would be willing to do anything, like anything, put it in my anything, just to keep you around, again, because it's sex magic. This person's gonna try to come offer something, a little something, but Spirit's saying don't do it. 3013. To follow your divine purpose. For some of you, you could be in your divine light. You could be shining quite a bit. You could be getting on path, because whatever path you were on, it was heavy. It was too much. You were carrying too much weight, too much karma, trying to make things happen. No, it was too, no. She's a hoe, I keep getting. She's a hoe. Knight of Wands. And Spirit saying is in the reverse. This person's a cheater, a liar. 3041 and a hit for hire. This person's nuts. This person can be very aggressive. She could be a stalker. This is the type of person everybody stalks. Everybody does not stalk, my lovies. That's not true. That is not true. Not everybody stalks. Not everybody tries to fight the new girlfriend. Not everybody does that. Because I am a witness and I am one to testify. I don't fucking do that. I've seen people, again, I was with somebody for almost 6 years, on and off. It was a train wreck. I'm like, listen, honey, I feel you're not telling me the truth, but Spirit already told me. He found someone that is the one. You know, she put up with some cheating on him. I don't even think she put up. She doesn't even know he cheated on her. But anyway, I said, let him go. Let him. I blocked him. He's like, we can still continue. I'm like, what the fuck? I have more respect for her than you. Don't go with her. That's what Spirit was giving that. Spirit was giving that to us. For some, there's a lady around you with that energy. There's a lady around you. This could be someone's ex, but maybe it's just a friend. The way it feels, for some of you, you have somebody that's either very supportive of your current relationship, or they're going to be very supportive of your new relationship, like a true friend. She's a true friend. For some of you, you're attracting, or you have attracted, a true friend. A friend, schmend, whatever that means to you, but you have somebody that it's like, that's the type of person. I don't advise you doing this to tempt anyone's devils, but if you ever had to, like, say, for example, for whatever reason, lay all in the same bed, this person, she wouldn't give them head, because for some of you, you do have friends that would do that. Friends. She wouldn't do anything. She wouldn't cross the line. This person's like, this is the type of person, you know, when they say, like, weddings have become such a clown thing, but you know, when they say, like, you need to have witnesses at the weddings, you have spiritual witnesses first. For me, it's like, it's funny, yesterday Spirit was, for someone's getting ready to get married. Spirit was giving something about Gary. Spirit was giving this to us. For me, like, I would want to pray and have some type of, like, confirmation from Spirit, like, this is the one you can get married. And I would want him to do the same, especially now where I am. Like, it's like, if I'm dating anybody, it's that. It's like, if it's not that, thank you, my lovies. We can see each other around town and say hi and bye, but I'm not wasting your time and your energy, because my energy is too precious and so is yours. But it's like that type of energy. Like, some of you are preparing for that, and you're going to have a witness, because the witnesses, not only energetic witnesses, and asking a support from Spirit, like, is this the one? Does this make sense? Let's do this. Let's pray about this, and let's go forward. It's like somebody that's fearing of Spirit, truly. Because for some, it's like, if you don't have that, you're going to attract a rat. You're going to attract, for me, that's how I see it, based on my experiences and what I've seen in others. It's like, you're going to attract someone that will want you only for sex, or for money, or for some type of status, because this person cares a lot, or competition, competing with God knows who themselves. It's like, I would want someone to, like, for me, like, to pray, like, am I worthy of this energy? And if I am, let's do it. Let's go for it. Some of you have a friend, a true witness to your matrimony, that it will also hold you accountable. It's like you made a promise to this person and they made a promise to you. And it's not a fucking clown. Like, oh, you made a promise to money, 3411. You're going to leave all that money behind. You know how many people I've heard people say that? Oh, you should marry her. I know people that married people because of that. She looks good on paper. What are you doing? She's a district manager of what? She's a director of what? He's a philanthropist of who? He got what? He's a CEO of what? That's all. Something about put it in her butt. But you have a true witness. It's like a true friend, like somebody. I'm seeing 34, 42. I'm seeing a man who's dressed as a woman. For some, you could have a friend who dresses as a woman. But or wears however you describe that. But maybe that's it. Maybe it's that person. But take it out, it resonates. For some, you have a strong being around you who will be at your wedding. And if they're not at your wedding in the physical, spiritually, 3511, they will be 8 and 11 energy, 88 energy. The number 88 could be significant for some. They will be at your wedding, and Spirit saying, stand your ground, block this clown. Block that clown. Block the clown. Ace of Swords, true. You're seeing it. You're seeing... She's a hoe. That's what's coming in. You're seeing it, my lovies. Block it. Stand your ground. You're already doing it anyway. Standing your ground. For some of you, stand your ground when it comes to a signature or some type of contract. For some of you, Brad, something about Bradley, something about Brad Pitt. Stand your ground, and something about how to fit. Stand your ground when it comes to a contract. Stand your ground with the truths that you see, my lovies. There'll be people that lie to you. They're like, they think that you don't know about something, and they'll try to like say the dumbest shit, and you're just like, you already know the truth. The truth is the truth. You don't have to, the truth needs no proof. The truth is the truth. But sometimes they have proof right there, and they'll tell you, oh no, what that means is something else. Okay, you're gonna play me like I'm stupid? Okay, yeah, sure. Sounds good. It's like, sounds good, my lovies. Because Spirit was also giving that to us. For some, you could be trying to argue your way into like having the truth from somebody. They ain't gonna give you the truth, my lovies. Some people, they're in their demons. How do you expect them, my lovies? If somebody, for example, it's like they don't even take care of their sexual health. Anything can come into their temple. That person's going to give you the truth? How? They don't even give themselves the truth, my lovies. How are they going to give you the truth? Everything is something about vermouth. How are they? Stand your ground, Spirit insists. Spirit insists, my lovey. Stand your damn ground when it comes to the truth. You see it. Don't pretend like you don't see it. If it keeps coming out, it's for a reason. Stand your ground. It is the truth. You see it. You see this, whatever it is. You had a revelation. You don't have to pretend. Again, when this fucking jerk. Why, my lovies? For some of you, you see the truth. Stand in the truth. Don't argue the truth. 3711. You can, right? Like, you can bring it to somebody's attention. Like, this is what it is. But sometimes, my lovies, this is for me. This is what I would rather live in my car. That's how I am, my lovies. I will go far. I will rather live in my car than put up with some. You come and you plant the seeds. The tomatoes, the potatoes, the eggplants, whatever it is. You come, you plant the seed. If they don't want to fucking hear it, my lovies, they fear it. Some people fear their truth. Some people have health issues that they can heal themselves from, but they fear their truth. You let them be, my lovey. Let them be in peace. You see the truth, though. Are you going to be in denial? I don't think so. Do you want to stay a while in denial? It makes you sick. You can help and try to come and clean a little bit and clean the dust of the area. But I mean, that's it. That is it. It is the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. 3801. Boom. Because there are liars. Oh my gosh. In some type of friend group, in some type of a community, or people you hang around with, or someone that wants to say they want to date you. Oh my gosh. And what did we say? The moon energy, Pisces energy. You're seeing so clearly. You are seeing so clearly. The Queen of Swords tells it like it is. The truth is the truth is the truth. That for 2 years or whatever, or for 2 months, or this is a while though. Maybe in 2 days, something's also going to happen for some, because I feel like things are speeding up. Over the last 2 years, something's been happening hidden. But you know the truth, because they were liars, 7 of Swords, sinning, missteps. You saw the lies. For some of you, this could have been an older woman involved in a situation as well. But the Queen of Swords sees it, tells it like it is. They know the truth. For some, you've been watching this truth for a really long time. People thought that they were hiding lies from you, trying to get away with things. You saw it. What else do you need, my lovies? For some of you, your mother could have also seen it, or something about a mother figure is coming in. Now I'm getting a mother effer. Someone could have had something perverted with a mom. I gotta say it. Something about Tom. Someone could have had something perverted with a mom, or someone was trying to hit on someone's mom. You would be surprised. The lies. And then they would gaslight you and say something's wrong with you because you're seeing that shit's not that clear with them. Because their ambitions, what's this lie about? For some of you, there's a Libra energy who's been strategically hiding something for a while. What's this lie? But someone wants to come and deliver truth because she's in the upright. She wants to come and... This energy's been present for some. About a cheater. 4002. Having some type of judgment call. Getting your wish fulfillment. This woman knows or sees or has acted upon a truth about a cheater. I told you it was in the reverse. The Knight of Wands, Spirit said it was showing like this, but it was really in the reverse. A cheater. Someone cheated. There was a judgment because of a stupid choice that somebody made when it came to a love situation. Or something that could have been family. Or for some of you, you have liars in your family that could have been very reckless with you and hid some things for a while over their ambitions. Something about Lyle. I'm seeing this penis. Why? Something about little penises. Little, big. It's an energy thing. It's energy work. There are people that can grow parts. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, that's okay too. Some people think they're so fucking smart. 4111. They do, my lovies. And it's like, they lie their way through everything. It's like everything, every other sentence needs to be a lie. So why? What the fuck? It's like, sometimes it's like, for me, sometimes it's like, damn, spirit. Can I just go to another planet? That's how it feels. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. For some of you, you could be feeling this way. Someone's like sick of it. Because the Queen of Swords is sick of it. That's what I'm getting. I'm channeling, my lovies. And I was channeling this energy earlier. There's someone who's really sick of it. She's tired. Because this woman's too intelligent. There's a woman, or take it how it resonates, woman, man, someone's too intelligent. I'm getting a few different energies. So obviously we're moving through the waves. And the stages. Something about stages, stage left, stage right, stage G. Someone could be like a production manager of some sort. She's sick of it. She's seen for a while. Someone was working on something for a while. She's sick of it. She's like, what a bunch of fucking liars. Something about a hit for hire, 4211. This woman's tired and she's keeping it a secret that she knows all these secrets, but she wants to say something because she sees how everyone's falling apart here. This could have to do with an Aquarius, and here we have Pisces, and here we have Gemini energy. I'm getting Sagittarius, even though Sagittarius is not here, but here we have judgment out of their fears. We have a lot of Archangel energy present. 3 Archangels have already shown their faces. Watch Archangel Uriel show his face too, or her face too, the devil energy. Because some toxicity was happening or some devilish work was happening in a family or in a group that considered themselves family. I'm seeing how my dad used to have a lot of friends when they were making a lot of money before they all went to prison. Well, not all of them. Some of them got out just on time, and he went to prison, and a few others went to prison for a while. And these people, that was his family. He would spend more time with them than he would with us. Maybe for some of you, this has to do with an ex, 4312, and some type of a hex. Someone's really not happy. But you may have children with this person for somebody. But this person's a cheater. You're trying to protect yourself, or someone's trying to find an alliance in a situation. Spirit's saying someone has the strength to stand her ground because she's been thinking a lot for a while. Someone's been strategizing. The next full moon can bring about more emotions for some. Someone's trying to strategize, but I feel like she's going to admit defeat. That's what it feels like. It's like she's not a bad person, but this person has lost a little bit her marbles, a little bit. Not totally, because she is a queen of swords in the upright. But it's like she's been strategizing for a while on how to do something to get back at someone. This could have to do with a Pisces. She's been strategizing for a while on how to do something to get back at someone, because she feels jaded. This woman really feels jaded. She feels like something was taken from her. She feels like she lost out on a lot of money. The only thing that worries me is that this woman's not seeing how she's so calculating and cold. Something about domesticated. I'm getting that song. Ooh, I wanna something. And domesticate you, but you belong to the world. Ooh, I wanna embrace you. Something. But you belong to she belongs to the world. She belongs to the streets. This woman is an older woman, because she's a queen of swords in the upright, but a page of swords in the reverse. She's a gossiper, a liar, 4501, and she could put a hit for higher. This woman, sometimes she could be a queen of swords in the upright. This woman has like some type of like, I don't know. She has a lot of money. This is an older female, but she's a hoe. That's how Spirit keeps saying it. And I mean, it's not it's just what it is, my lovies. It is what it is, right, Liz? She wants to be single. Now, there's that 9 of Pentacles that Spirit keeps. She got a lot of money. This woman has a lot of money. Single, ready to mingle. And it hurts her that somebody's going for something else. But she got what she wanted. Because this woman, I don't think so. Someone's going for something else with someone else. That's what it feels like. She plays with magic, and there's that 9 of Wands I saw. And she tries to pretend like she's some type of wounded warrior when she had no fucking good intentions for somebody. That's what's coming in. Because she's a queen of wands in the crooked, my lovies. She is a queen of swords in the upright, but a queen of wands in the crooked. Those are the energies that she's channeling. So air and fire together, that makes for weapons. Something about weapons. This woman's kind of... she'll be all right. 4611, because over a home situation, because she lost a house, or she lost stability, she feels like. But someone else is going for a twin flame, and this woman's like, she feels like someone's to blame over something, and secretly it's weighing on her. She could say, like, for some, you have a friend that's not that much of a friend. This person can say like, oh yeah, I'm your friend and I'm so happy for you that you're moving on with your life. You found a good woman. It's a lie. Man, woman, take it how it resonates, but it is coming in as a woman who's envious of your situation over here. This person would try to tempt you later. This is not the type of person that I would say, oh yeah, I'll be back, my love. I'm going to the grocery store. Oh, you're going to be with your best friend? Oh, you guys are just going to watch a movie? All right, I'll be back. No, I would not. I'll be like, can you not bring her over because her energy is funky? And if you can't understand that, go do the monkey over there too. Something about a monkey. The year of the monkey could be significant. This person pretends to be a friend. Someone already fucked her. That's why. That's a problem though. There ain't no friendship here, my lovies. I don't see it. I see this person secretly plotting, because she's also very intelligent. She's strategizing on how to befriend somebody. Like this is the type of person that'll like show up to somebody's work that doesn't even know her. She wants someone to cheat on. This is her desire. Because Spirit was saying that. Because somebody's moving forward with like passion into a situation. And her desire is that 4742, that someone cheats on you. That's what's coming in. Her desire secretly is that someone cheats on, and she keeps this all hidden somehow. I mean, for me, this would be obvious. It would start to bother me. Like, energies that are, like, competing or envious, like, they irritate me because I can feel it. I'm a channeler, my lovies. I feel it. I learned how to calm, because when I was younger, I would react to them. And then people would, they try to, like, again, lie and deflect. Like, no, why are you feeling that? 4811. It makes no sense. I'm a high priestess. This person can say that, like, no, like, if you call her out, like, why would you say that about? And they're like, oh, no, I'm just kidding. No, yeah. She's a fucking liar. She's a liar. And the Queen of Swords is usually not a liar, but this one's a liar. She has a good way to mask it, though. It's like this person plays with magic. I'm telling you, something weird's coming in. She plays with the magic stick. Ace of Wands. She plays with magic, where she wants you to lay up with her. This person would be a temptation, and it burdens her that you're moving forward because you've closed this fucking chapter out. Thank goodness. Capricorn energy, Leo energy. I don't know why I'm saying Capricorn and Leo, but that's coming in too. And something about Virgo. She has to go and hibernate and learn from her life lessons because she's a manipulator. The fudge. She comes in very like almost truthful. Almost. You can almost be tricked by her. Almost. This woman's sick. She needs to take a break. She needs to think. She needs to take a pause, reflect. Almost. She's slick because the magician's in the crooked because she plays with black magic or some type of magic, or she manipulates in a way, or she says things, but it's not really. She's Spirit saying she speaks with a forked tongue. She tells you the truth and the lie at the same time. She speaks with a forked tongue. She wants to F you and then also have you like, oh, think that she's so supportive of your wife, but it's bullshit. This is the type of person, she could pretend like she's a lesbian, because I'm getting like those men. I've met a lot of men, and it's curious. Lester, something about Lester. Lester, and I'm getting Lester the molester, and I'm also seeing cousin It from whatchamacallit? I don't know, cousin It. But there could be a legal procedure tied to this for some. Somebody's just seeing your money, and they want money because someone's money hungry too, but she's gonna be defeated, and so are you. That's what she says. 50-11. She thinks that somebody's money hungry like her, but it's not true. So much is coming in, my lovies. She lives a life of sin. Jesus. She does feel defeated though, because this person likes to compete. Not because of love, but she likes to compete. She doesn't like to lose. This person gonna be a teacher or something about a substitute teacher. Someone's a substitute teacher. She doesn't like to lose. She refuses to lose. So she could lie. She tries to be sneaky. She tries to control someone's love and emotion. For some of you, you can have a mother figure who's very controlling. Something about withholding. But for some of you, you're dropping all these burdens. Bombay coot, my lovies. Bombay coot, my lovies. Give them the boot, my lovies. Yeah, this one definitely not. 5122. Difficult. Something difficult for somebody, because this could be a childhood friend or someone you know from a while. They feel 10 of Swords. They feel betrayed, but they will betray you. And karma is here. The wheels are turning. Boom, good. For some, this could be an ex that you were somehow involved with, and now they feel that you're moving on, and they want to come on strong, even though they're wrong. Alrighty. Let's get to the 32, 51, 55. We ain't never lied. I'm seeing a puppy. I had a puppy called Poochie. My family had a puppy called Poochie when I was like around 10 years old. For some of you, you're getting a puppy or you got a puppy. He was black and white. I think he was mixed, but he was so... my dad let him die. It's funny, I witnessed two things in my life with him. When it came to, I mean, my parents were abusive physically, emotionally, and spiritually, and verbally. But when I saw him beat the dog, especially Poochie, oh my, no, actually, no, I wasn't there. I just saw how Poochie tried to run. Or was I there? Because it was a repeat of the same story later on in life. For some of you, can be repeating a cycle. Or not exactly, but certain things. Later on in life, I went to visit my father in the Dominican. And I couldn't sleep that night. That man has so much karma on him. 53-11. because I was sleeping next to him, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't. Like, I was so restless. The energy was just like ridiculous. I couldn't sleep. And then finally, the only time I found some sleep was when I moved to the couch. And it's funny because the way it was manifesting was I was saying that I was afraid to for someone to break in the house. So I kept looking through the windows, and this is how this man lives, and it makes sense. But then I went and I laid on the couch, so I wasn't next to him taking on all that energy, and it made a little bit of distance where I could find my peace, my internal peace, and I could sleep, and he wasn't projecting all of that onto me. For some of you, you had a family member living off of your energy, or someone that you loved. This could have been an ex-partner, or maybe just someone that you loved. They were harvesting your energy to manifest their life. But while I was there, he beat the dog Lila, and she was a Rottweiler, and I was so fucking pissed. I'm like, you're beating a dog 5411. But that's what he did to Poochie. He beat the shit out of him, and with a whip, how they used to beat us, with a cable. And all you hear is, and the dog was like trying to run away and hitting circles. And I'm like, I called him an idiot. Like, I'm like, you're an idiot. Like, why would you do such an idiotic thing? And like, because I couldn't help it. Like, it was just so frustrating. Like, I'm like, why are you beating a dog? And he had so many, like, they were all types of abusive, but that was like all their demons expressing themselves. Everything is coming in for a reason, and sometimes for a season. Someone could be beating a dog. Don't buy it. If you don't know, I've seen people, it's like, the dog will control you if you don't beat it. If you train it right, you don't gotta be beaten. Beating is you wanting to take something. Someone's gonna beat a dog. That's not where I thought it was going, because it started out so cute. Someone's really fake. Someone can pretend like they're very gentle. Like, I'm getting like a gentle giant. Someone can pretend like they're a gentle giant. They're a gentle liar. That's what's coming in. And something about a hit for hire. Because I'm getting, like, it started really sweet. Like, something starts really sweet. Like, I'm like, oh, look. Oh, my gosh, the puppy. And then it's like someone's going to do something sinister. Or they're planning something sinister because they have so much frustration inside of them. That's why you got to be careful, my lovies. I don't know. Anyway, not careful, full of care. Just more aware. Here we have a man and you have success. For some, you have a man and you have success. For some, this is you as a gentleman, 5544. This is you as a gentleman. You have success over the whore. That's what's coming in. My lovies, chill. Someone calls somebody a whore. This is someone they used to sleep with. It's like, my lovey, at the same time, be a little nicer. Be a little kinder with your words because you summoned it up. Okay. Literally. In the truck. King of Clubs energy. You got success. You got success, my lovies. You got success. Or this could be your partner for some of you. Or this could be your potential partner. Or this could be a well-meaning gentleman. For some of you have a gentleman around you. And this person could be very stable. And there is success with this person. Or communicating with this person will bring success for some. Because you are blessed. You know, I felt the work situation. For some of you, a work from home situation is here. Ooh, you got a lot of money, honey. For some of you, a work from home situation is here. For some of you, a home situation, a lot of money when it comes to a house. Emotionally, things are going to get unblocked. 5641. All those burps. But you got money going into a house, or a project concerning a house, or a project to marry a spouse, or a project to invest in your couple, or a project to take a vacation together, or a project to do something. For some of you, could be receiving a lot of money from a family situation, because this is a lot of money. 9 of Pentacles with the 10 of Pentacles. What did we say earlier? I mean, well, 9 of Clubs with the 10 of Clubs. That's a lot of money. A lot of money, honey. For some of you, could be doing really well when it comes to a work situation. 5711 was on the clock. For some of you, you could be working from home and things are going really well. For some of you, you can be putting some type of, I'm getting refinancing. For some of you, you could be refinancing a home. You don't want to say it. Something about timing, though. Divine timing. Give it time. For some of you, your refinancement will help you to lower your payments, which increases your income in, you know, in a convoluted way. Ooh, I wanna mistreat you. No, I learn to mistreat you. That's what the song says. He wants to learn to mistreat you. 5747. And somebody belongs to the world. You belong to the world. You belong to the world. You belong to the temporary moments of our dreams. For some, it's okay to be single. It's relationships aren't for everybody. 5811. I'm seeing this old lady, energy vampire, but she did it in a way where, you know, everybody was cool with it. She was on TV and she was talking about how many young men she sleeps with. And she's an energy harvester from others. Somebody who doesn't want to. And Spirit was giving that to us. For some, not everyone's made for a relationship. I know women that don't do that are just really strong, and men that are just really strong-willed. They have an internal fire. Not that they're sleeping around with everything and anything that moves in terms of trying to like harvest energy sexually or anything. They just have their own energy. And in fact, they're the ones that get like hit up and attacked when it comes to their energy, their sacral chakra. For somebody who's living off of your sacral energy, that's what's coming in, or you were doing this to someone, take it how it resonates. Or a group. I'm getting a group. A group was trying to harvest someone's sacral energy, a group of men, like of someone's sexual energy, confusing them, 5911, to then use that energy. There was a group addicted to someone's energy, their sacral energy. That's what I'm getting. It's kind of creepy. Anyway, moving on. Something creepy. You're gonna get good news. Jack of Diamonds. For some of you, you could be into all types of rituals. It's odd. It is odd. Right, Todd? Right. And they can't sleep at night. Because it's like you take pure energy and you try to use it for perversions. What the hell do you... Spirit's showing us hocus pocus. At the end of the movie, everything in the movies, there are real concepts. If you know, you know. If you don't, it's okay. But in that movie, Hocus Pocus, remember when they tied the child to the chair and then they started sucking their energy, sucking her energy? They gave her something, a potion to weaken her, and then they started sucking her energy. That's what's coming in. But it's a group of men, maybe a few, something about something about amusement. They do this for amusement. Something about an amusement park. Anyways, moving on. Jack of Diamonds. Attention pays. Attention is energy. Attention. That's why for some, it's like when you don't give someone attention and they become desperate, and then you can feel that their desperation. Attention pays. It's like when people want to, like, they don't know how to get to you. It's like, I can't be their friend. Let me see if I could be their enemy, because they just want your attention. Because it's energy. Jack of Diamonds energy with an invitation coming very quickly, or a blonde female. And here we have a Queen of Clubs, you, the current, or your partner. And here we have a booty. Something about booty, but like pirates. Something about there's a booty out for something or someone. But Jack of Diamonds, Spirit said, coming in quickly. Spirit knocked. Jack of Spades energy, people that don't have your best interest in mind in this present moment. So Jack of Spades is a man, a group of men, or a group of men and women who don't have your best interest in mind, who are around your significant other. For some, Queen of Clubs energy, or for you as a female, you have a group of people, or a man who wants to invite you. They don't have your best interest in mind. You can go if you want to. Where I'm at, I'll be like, yeah, oh, where is it? What are we doing? What are we going? Oh, okay. Spirit needs to, like, yeah, you're going. I asked Spirit for confirmation for everything. Today I was gonna go somewhere where I'm like, honey, look at this, how this place made you feel. Look at you're coughing up fucking phlegm that looks like dark as hell. Like, this is not healthy. You don't become sick just like that. You feel weak. You can't even really get your workout in as hard as you normally go, and you got some important things going up. Why are you gonna go show up to a place where you're not comfortable, and plus the energy is off, and it's just not happening? Why are you gonna go? And then I asked Spirit, I'm like, Spirit, can you give me a confirmation just to make sure I'm doing the right thing? Because I don't want to let these people down and blah, blah, blah. You know what happened? Do you know what happened? I coughed up a really dark phlegm. And I'm like, okay, I think Spirit said that's it. That's it. Maybe for some of you, you're going to get a sign after you get invited by a group of people, or a man, or a group of men and women, or a group of women who do not have your best interest in mind. But I'm feeling strong a group in this present moment very, very quickly. They're going to invite you. Spirit's going to give you a sign. If you go, it's totally up to you. Where I'm at, if Spirit says no, I'm a bow out. I'm a bow out. If you don't like it, if your demons don't like it, that's okay, my love. It's all right. Well, you take that inner fight with spirit and talk to spirit about it. And spirit will tell you if it was right or wrong, or spirit will let you know. But you got good news. For some of you, there could be people envious because you're getting really good news and some type of an invitation that they don't like. For some of you, that's how I am also getting. For some of you, you're invited somewhere, or you have a surprise, or you have something that's very unexpected and you get really good news. And there's some people that are not going to like it. They may be envious, so keep your projects to yourself. 10311. Maybe for some of you, you're working hard on something and there's some type of a surprise invitation, and there are going to be people that are against this. But for some of you, you're not even focused because you're not even looking their way. You are literally looking at your projects and your happiness, and that's a good thing. Or this could be for your partner. Take it how it resonates. Dominant energy, 10331. Your partner, your couple, your home. For some of you, really good news when it comes to a home situation. You can get really good news from a family member. You can get good news when it comes to your couple. After some type of ending for some, you have a reconciliation after some type of ending or a new beginning. 7 of Hearts energy. For some of you, you can be looking at new houses or new properties. 7 of Hearts energy is a new beginning. 7 of Hearts energy is also a pregnancy. So for some of you, there could be a pregnancy in the family that you will also be learning about. A little girl I am getting. 10 of Hearts energy. Projects, your projects that you're working on, that you're manifesting. 10 of Hearts energy is all about your projects, things that make you feel good. 10411 was on the clock. Things that were sent from heaven for some. You're working really hard on your projects. For some of you, you could be working really hard on home improvement projects. Or again, for some of you, what do we say? Something about gardening or doing things in the yard. Or you're focusing a lot on like taking care of the land and having a relationship with your home. And I think that's beautiful, my lovies. Your home is this. However, wherever you live, for example, you know, again, I've shared this. I've had beautiful years where I got to live in a van and I got to live in my vehicle. And wherever I went, I still brought my energy with me. The energy of cleanliness, of cleaning, of channeling, of working through the energies, of enjoying my surroundings. If I'm in a park, I'm enjoying my park. If I'm in, you know, a school, I'm enjoying my school. If I'm at the library, I'm enjoying my library. I'm bringing a blessing by my thoughts, by my actions while I'm there. 10511. Sometimes I look at people that live like in a tent on the street, and I've seen all types of people like this. Some, they take care of their surroundings. They take care of their home. They organize things. They keep things clean or relatively clean because the dust comes sometimes. But you just see it. Others, they keep it messy. There's trash everywhere. There's no organization. The energy flows a little off. It has nothing to do with how much you own or you don't own. It's like, for some of you, you get that. It's like the energy you bring to your home. I'm telling you again, I've seen businesses where I'm like, you're trying to open up another small business, yet you can't pay your people enough money. On top of that, you got rats behind your fucking refrigerator. My lovies, what are we doing here? Why? That's the energy you're bringing. You're going to just create more of that energy. Something to consider. For some, you're focusing on your projects, your home improvement projects. You're taking care of your space. And Spirit's like, you are in grace, my lovies. There's nothing that can buy that. 8 of Diamonds. Maybe for some of you are going to a home improvement project store. I'm seeing Lowe's. 8 of Diamonds. Not too far from where you live. You're working, you're doing your thing. For some of you, you have a brother, a friend, or a son that could be helping you in a situation. Or for some of you, that reconciliation with a brother, a friend, or a son is still in your field for some. There could be delays in this. Well, the Spirit did give us. For some, there could be delays in a reconciliation with a family member, with a brother, with a friend, with a son. For some of you, you could be hearing of a pregnancy. A brother can announce a pregnancy. They tell you he's having a baby. There will be success when it comes to this. For some of you, there could have been a little bit of a betrayal between two brothers, but there will be success. For some of you, 10 of Diamonds energy, big changes when it comes to a situation, a Cindy, a misstep. Success when it comes to some type of a betrayal or changes. Maybe for some of you, the energies are changing. You're maturing. We did see karma. We did see the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, the wheel is definitely turning. especially when it comes to this relationship or the energy between you and a masculine that is important to you. Because the other day when it first came in, it's like, it's probably not time yet, and it's still like, but maybe for some of you, it's gonna be like, you're gonna look at this person like, what the fuck? Like, why'd you do what you did? Or you're gonna go back and forth a little bit. There's gonna be a discussion. But in the end, I think that you can come and make amends, Spirit saying. You can do it. This feels worth it. Spirit would tell you, or Spirit would give it to us. It's like, leave this shit behind. But the energies are settling. There's a true repentance. There's a true change. A big one. 10 of Diamonds. For some of you, you could be moving homes. Or you can also learn that a brother is moving. King of Spades energy, a legal procedure, a medical procedure, an organization. For some of you, you can have a good friend that works with you. Queen of Spades energy, a mother or a mother figure or an older female around you who doesn't tell the truth too much. We did see that earlier. Who could be a little out of touch. This could be a mom. This could be a grandma. This could be an older female around you. A femme fatale. I am getting someone that uses their sex. For some of you, you're dealing with an older female, someone that's older than you. For others, you can hear from a mother that she's hospitalized. Here we go then with lies. 9 of Diamonds energy, delay in a situation. There are delayed changes. For some of you, delays when it comes to a work situation or money, and this person's not doing okay. I felt it. 8 of Spades energy. For some of you, you're worried about a work situation when it comes to an older female, but for some of you, there's a female who's not doing okay. An older female psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, and then also physically. For some of you, you could be hearing that a mother figure, again, is hospitalized. The 8 of Spades and the King of Spades, that means a hospitalization of somebody, and I'm getting it strong from this woman's energy. This woman, she never married. For some of you, someone never married, and it marked her for some reason. You're gonna block communicate something about a cum block. This woman was just, I don't know, my lovies. Anyways, you're gonna block communication with this person. Communication's not that great with this person. For some of you, that whole it's like you were dating someone at work, or you were sleeping with someone at work that could have had a higher ranking title than you. But this person could have promised you things. I'm getting quid pro quo energy, this for that energy. But you don't want this anymore. And you have success for some, because these types of deals, they never turn out. It's better to turn them down, because this for that, it never turns out. It always blows up in your face. It really does, my lovies. 110 11 was on the clock, and then 110 14. So you do have 2 aces. You do have a betrayal in a work situation for some, but it's going to be okay, because you're going to have some type of new beginning. You're not going to talk to certain people, especially not this sick female for some. She doesn't like it. For some, again, there could be a renewal or a situation when it comes to a brother. For some, you do have soulmate energy present. So if you do meet someone new, luck is with you, because you got soulmate. Or for some of you, soulmate when it comes to a work situation. You could be pulling in something that really speaks to your soul. For some of you, you do have 2 9s, so a little bit of money coming from an organization, but maybe not what you expect. For some of you, you can have a little bit of money coming in from a brother who may either owe you, or they may get paid. For some, you could be hearing that a brother went through some type of a medical procedure. 111 10. Well, I caught it at 111 09 and then 111 10. You could be hearing that a brother went through some type of a legal procedure or a medical procedure, something that had to do, it came in as a medical procedure first, even though I wanted to say legal, but Spirit said medical. So for some of you, that's there. And there's a little bit of an investment of money in there. I'm seeing that man again. For some of you, you can have a friend or a brother who wants to, what is that? What do they call it? I want to be respectful of this energy, because he's respectful of you. For some of you, there could be someone that's just really confused. You can have they want a new beginning. They were abused. Someone could have been abused as a child and emasculated, Spirit saying. So this person is jaded and they want to cut their penis off. So they can be going into do what they say, transitions. But they're omitting something. Someone has a friend that wants to cut their thing off. But it's because this person has so much pain from their childhood. Like, they don't really believe that they're another sex per se. but they wanna, it's like Spirit's showing us something about the monarchies coming in. Spirit's showing us when the monarchs used to have the eunuchs, and they were men that they would castrate, and then from there the man would start to act very differently. They'll behave differently. They'll lose a lot of their vitality, their strength to fight. It would just change their lives. And this is kind of like what this person is thinking of doing. And they want to spend a lot of money on it. This is interesting. But the communication, I don't know if this person's going to be successful. Because it's like they're going to be, I think Spirit's asking someone to maybe find... You can send them to your sister friend and we can do energy work together. Something about Heather. This person could have just seen a lot. Because I'm getting porn here now. But, and they live a lot of fears. And somehow Spirit's going to make it where they're going to be communicating about a medical procedure for some that someone wants to have and spend a lot of money on. And Spirit's going to make it where this thing's just gonna fall apart. Like, it's just like the communication's just gonna stop. And Spirit's saying it's successful. This project, stopping this or the communication falling apart, it's gonna be for the best. 11343. To put this to rest, because the problems that are gonna, I don't know if anybody's done any research on the research that happens to these people after they do these things to themselves, but they're never the same. They're never the same. They live in shame. A lot of them take their lives, or they end up being abused in some way, or they try to hide in shame because of what they're doing. It's not, it's almost like being, like they feel put on the spot without being put on the spot. Because it brings a lot of attention to them, right? It's not something, it's like a child, an innocent child that says, you know, oh, look, that person looks different. But it's like humans, we all have that innocence in us to question the different. I don't think this person deserves that. Like, I think someone's a genuine, for some you have a genuine friend. This person can even go on to have a son if he wanted to. This person can go on to have a son with his penis, but he's going to need that. He's very sweet. Like, someone has just this, like, he's a good-humored. Like, someone's very good-humored. Someone had a tumor. Something about a tumor is coming in. Or someone around this person. Someone had a tumor. This person can be very nervous. Like, even the way my hands are moving. Like, this person could be very nervous. Or they try to, like, watch what they say. Like, someone's not necessarily... Someone's a genuine friend. Again, for some, you have genuine people. That's so beautiful. I love it. Boom. On y va. Let's cover this 8 of Spades with this Queen of Spades. I told you she's not a good person. I told you, my lovies. It's a feeling. It's a feeling, my lovies. Certainly, Spirit's saying. Certainly, they don't have your... Let me take that. Oh my gosh, she's playing with black magic. She makes you not see what's right in your face. That's sad. For some of you, you don't want to see this person in a bad light. This older female or the mother for some, you don't want to see this person in a bad light. Mind you, the 8 of Spades with a Jack of Spades is black magic. It's voodoo. It's people that will be willing to harm you, put all types of hits on you. And if it's not a hit, this person would try to, something about molest you. Somebody molested somebody. This person would try to harm you in any way, shape or form. They were warned, though. They were warned. She was warned. Certainly she was warned. She's also very sick because of all of the black magic she plays with. That has now backfired on her. This person could have really ruined lives with her lies. Or she tried to ruin your life. For some of you, she wanted to make you a wife. I feel like I'm talking to a man, but she wanted to make you her wife. 10 of Hearts, she's mad. She was trying to ruin your projects. She wanted to delay them. For some of you, this person is playing with black magic with a group. This person could be in a coven. Male, female, take it how it resonates. But it is coming in a woman in a group. Something about Ghostbusters. Something about Goosebumps. These people play around the campfire. Jack of Spades with the 8 of Spades is black magic, my lovies. Or some type of abuse. Or some type of, negative energy that wants to harm you in some way. This person could do, again, that quid pro quo. It's like, oh, you want to be promoted, this for that. And for you, it was this for some of you, somebody wanted to emasculate somebody. But I'm getting like Leo energy. I'm getting someone strong. If you're not a Leo, you are strong. You can channel that energy. You have success. And Spirit saying the Ace of Clubs is a yes. So I could be talking to a Leo. Boom. Boom, bye, cooch, my lovies. The couple, the family, and the home. For some of you, the couple, the family, and the home is what is important. That black magic thing, I tell you, it's like... But it's like, it's levels, right? It's not just seances. It's people that are willing to lie, to bash, to hide, to take your energy, to have sex with you, knowing they don't have any good intentions for you. All they want is titles and money or your energy. For some of you, again, someone was taking your sacral energy and harvesting that to create what they wanted. For some of you, this could have even been someone that was a love interest of some sort. And then they moved on to be with somebody else and still to keep you bound. So it's like putting black magic on you so you won't move on, or doing manipulation so you won't move on, or try to keep you held some way so you don't move on, as they moved on with somebody else to build a life. That's it. That's sacrificing your energy. This older female for some, Spirit insists, this Queen of Spades. This older female for some. For some, this could be your mother. Something about a wrench in the plans and something about a monkey. All right, my lovies, how do we do this? Let's see. Y'all want to speak? Y'all be coming in with the heat. A secret baby or a secret pregnancy. Or something that's secretly in gestation. You got something secretly in gestation. For some, again, someone was keeping something, a pregnancy, keeping something hidden, a secret, keeping someone on hold. It's like an overdue pregnancy, so they can continue to try to manifest something somewhere else. Under black magic. So they were under some type of manipulation to do this. But they said, screw this. That's how it's coming in. Yep, they said, screw this. What are we just saying? That's what it feels like. What are we just saying? The situation was aggravating. So when I was dusting this place and cleaning all around, I was thinking to myself, you know that dust are dead cells. I was reminding myself of what dust is. A lot of dead and stagnated energy. For some of you, there was a dead and there was an energy of stagnation that you decided to, or this could be someone around you, take it how it resonates. But somebody decided to move forth with an energy of death. And I'm not talking about death like Scorpio energy, transformation energy, rebirth, and Phoenix energy, because Scorpio is also the Phoenix. And it's an energy of Phoenix, you know, the rebirth and the cycles, the Phoenix rising and the Phoenix, you know, transforming, and the Phoenix that engulfs itself so that it can become, in its experience, so it can become something else. It sacrifices itself to its experience and then becomes something else. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about somebody chose a rat. Like, it's like a true rat, like something that nibbles at you and eats you slowly. Somebody chose some type of slow death. Literally. Because what do we have here? They are aggravated. So somebody energetically is feeling that they chose the wrong path. Their karma is kicking their ass. Their karma is kicking their ass. Their karma is kicking their ass. It is aggravating as fuck to them. Someone is like agitated energetically. What did we say earlier? When I feel energies of people that I'm like, this person's off, it aggravates. It's because it's an energy. It is an energy. You feel it. It is something you feel. For someone what did we say earlier? Someone's going to come back to you pretending that they changed so for what? So that you can choose a karmic situation over a divine feminine or a divine masculine. Choosing a karmic over divine feminine or divine masculine. Choosing a karmic situation over a divine feminine or a divine masculine. So you can be in some type of a karmic trauma bond. And you're saying, I'm pulling back on that ass. Or for some of you, you pulled back on this. Maybe for some of you, you pulled back on somebody that did this to you. Or take it how it resonates. I'm getting a few different energies. But the point is learning lessons about people, or this could be you, choosing the wrong thing. For status, for whatever. Because this being is pretending to change. For some of you, someone's going to come back and tell you she pretended. She pretended the whole thing. That's what, but something about she pretended for a ring. Somebody pretended for a ring. This is someone that you wanted to marry for some. But she's going to tell you that she's changed. Male, female, take it how it resonates. But the theme is an older female. Someone you've known for a while. Ace of Swords, it is the truth. This person is going to communicate with you. It's coming in very, very quickly. For some of you, someone's been spying through divination. Someone took a foolish risk to marry a karmic. Here's a Hierophant, Taurus energy, and the Fool. They feel defeated, but they're gonna try to come in on some sneaky tip. King of Wands here, Leo energy. Something about in the past. My gosh. And karma is kicking that ass. Someone's tired. Someone's been smoking a lot. Someone smokes cigarettes. I'm surprised. For some of you, that's how I'm surprised at the lies too. For some of you, I'm channeling you. So for some, you're gonna find out that someone smokes cigarettes that you're like, I didn't even know you smoke cigarettes. Where the hell do you smoke cigarettes? Someone started smoking cigarettes out of all this fucking stress and all this karmic, all this karma and all this fucking this lesson kicking their ass because they chose the wrong thing and they thought they were blessed. They're seeing the truth that this chapter is closed. Again, the world over this. For somebody could have had a strong bond with someone because there was a lot of passion in this. 8 Wands. There was a lot of passion in this. And I'm seeing the 7 of Wands spirit saying someone was standing up for this. They were blocking a divine feminine or divine masculine or something that could have been worthwhile and nurturing and emotionally fulfilling, and you could create a whole world out of that energy. They turned that down so they could be with a clown who was sleeping all over town. That's what's coming in, my lovies. Now, they did take a risk. They chose to marry somebody. This could be a Taurus involved in a situation. They chose to marry a karmic woman or a karmic man. Take it how it resonates. And something about a van. And they took this risk. They could be living in their van now, or somebody's gonna be taking a risk to leave a marriage for some because the suffering was too much, because it was not the right thing to do. Because someone chose something over someone that they shouldn't have, or something they shouldn't have. Take it how it resonates. But here we have a 5 of Swords. They're pulling back on that ass because this person is competitive and envious and sneaky. A lot of sneaky behavior. Oh my gosh. With this greedy person, a Taurus in the reverse, the King of Pentacles in the reverse is not my favorite. This person can be in all types of illegal deals. This person could do anything for money. Someone married for money for some, or went into some type of a belief system or a union. For some of you, there's someone that's going to go to prison. This person, eventually, they're going to land themselves in prison for some. It's got to do with a Taurus, or somebody that cares a lot about money, would do anything for money, would try to guillotine. Something about oh yeah, this person's going to have a huge tower over their power. Someone was power hungry. And then we have this King of Wands who's thinking of this risky behavior that he's been involved with this King of Pentacles. 2 men involved in a situation. But somebody was also hiding that they were using another man for something about a minivan. There were 2 men involved in something weird. Yeah, the devil in the reverse. But this King of Wands is healing. This King of Wands is changing. And this King of Pentacles, I don't know, he's going to have a tower. Because they knew each other from childhood, or this was in the past. For somebody could have chose to work with against you when it came to a friend as well. Karmic bonds is not just sexual. This could be a friend. This could be, take it how it resonates. There are lessons in love, in true love and loyalty to the highest good. Not to people that think they're royalty when they're crooks. Because this man is super entitled. This person would do anything for money. You tell them sell a fucking organ, this person would do it. How much you want for that kidney? This person would do it. And then they would find a way to fucking kill somebody. That's what's coming in, my lovies. Somebody was up to some shit. For some, this person's gonna go to prison. Something about HIT. Something about fitness classes. Male, female, take it how it resonates. We have Capricorn energy here. We have Scorpio energy and Aries energy with the tower. And what did we say? I knew that Archangel Uriel was going to show his face because all of the archangels are priests. Something about a priest. Something about a priesthood. Something about a brotherhood. All of the archangels are present. There could have been a weird brotherhood between a bunch of men. Because I'm getting a bunch of men involved in some shit that Spirit's like, what the fuck are y'all doing? I don't care what kind of demons you're channeling. All the archangels are present. They're all present. All of them. This one came to heal. Someone went through a messy deal. It's like they were tempted. It's like, the temptation is here. Are you going to take it? And this one was like, yeah, let's try to do it. Let's try to do it. Let's try to see how we can make this business plan happen. How much money we going to get from it? Oh, yeah, because, I'm so greedy. Even if this person, someone feels like they're needy. They feel like they're not even poor. Or they're like, it feels like someone that's not going through like, I don't feel financial crisis in this person's field, but now they're about to because they're so they took the crooked deal. Someone took a crooked deal to do something. And the problem is that karma is here at the top of all this shit. And now they have fears. Or somebody wanted to seem fearless in front of their peers. Spirit was giving that to us. I meet so many clowns. There's like, they think they know the devil. They think they know the devil. They don't know the fucking devil. They think they know the devil. I know angels that know the devil. These clowns are just crooks that are like insecure and scared. And so they need something to prove. Like, it's like, if you think that I'm evil, then maybe I'll intimidate you into doing my crooked, like to help me mask something. I know people that it's not like that. It's just not like that. It's a huge misunderstanding. It's like they have no reverence, Spirit saying. They have no respect for life. And so they're shameful. And this one would do anything for money. Anything for money. Anything. It's so embarrassing. And they think they're fucking attractive. They walk around with fucking expensive cars. They walk around like they're stars in a community. And it's like they have immunity against spirit. They think they have immunity against spirit. That's what's coming in. A high priestess. A high priestess. Are you fucking kidding? We have the high priestess with the high priest. We have the high priestess with the Hierophant. There is a lot of psychic energy being exposed. And these people think they're kings and queens to fucking high priests and they have, oh my gosh, to archangels and high priests and high priests. There are spiritual ranks, my lovies. There are spiritual ranks. And it's not because of a hierarchy. It's because certain energies have responsibility to maintain the equilibrium of life. Because if not, people like this would fucking destroy the whole fucking world. Over a girl. I was going to say over a girl. There's somebody that's going to get some type of divine justice because somebody chose to do something stupid against them. Again, choosing a karmic energy would be like, spirit brings you to somebody to test your inner fight. And it's like, let's see what this person's going to do in this situation. Are they going to lose their mind and try to destroy everybody in this? Or are they going to do the right thing, bring whatever lesson, and then leave this in peace? What are they going to do? Let's see this. Let's see. Divine intervention had to step in. Because somebody chose a karmic lesson that's not the best. I don't know what they did in the past. This was in the past. Or this has been a while coming in. They live a life of sin. That's what Spirit's saying. Someone was plotting something dumb. What do we say out of that seven? Oh my gosh, all the archangels, my lovies. Temperance is here, archangel energy, but earth angel energy. They were trying to harvest the energy of an archangel on earth, and they didn't even know it. A high priestess, a hierophant. Somebody could be married or going into a marriage, but we got options here. 7 of Cups energy. Or confusion. Now these people are also confused, but there's also a Leo who's confused and feels used by this crooked emperor who gave him a weird deal. Someone signed a deal with the devil, and the devil came in the field of a greedy man who promised someone riches if they put somebody in a van, if they put somebody in a car, and they put somebody in a van, in some type of a chariot, some type of a cop car, maybe a false arrest in a situation, or maybe some type of a kidnapping. Take it how it resonates. We're getting all types of magic. They were trying to use magic as well, manipulations, trying to like strategize, maybe tell lies, maybe come in with sex, maybe come in with passion, maybe come in to try to tempt somebody. But somebody's protected by high priests and hierophants and the archangels, all of them, literally all of them. Someone's an angel walking on earth, but because they don't have $1 million in the bank account, you think different. You gotta be, I don't know, my lovies. Anyway, there's a move here, or there was some type of vehicle that somebody wanted to use. Everything is coming in for a reason because they're all fucking confused. The devil has them all confused. They're like, how the fuck did we lose this? They're like, how did we lose this opportunity to harm somebody? Some people, they don't listen to themselves. Like, it's like, if I were thinking that, I'm like, myself, let's go sit down. Like, what the fuck are we thinking? Let's go sit down. Well, how did I lose an opportunity to harm somebody? Let me go sit down. You want to speak, my lovies? Anybody wants to speak? No. It's like, how... They're like, you got this. Something about her obliques. Something about obliques. This person has triumph over these people plotting stupid shit. This one wants to speak. A community. A group of people. I'm telling you. But it's a group of men. And maybe a couple women that have also lost their divine feminine energy and don't know their head from their asshole. Because their asshole spirit's saying. And it's just what it is. Something about sex, or they wanted to play like ghosts. They wanted to come in like, I'm seeing like masks. They wanted to wear masks to do something. Ay, ay, ay. Es que no puedo. No sé. This is over. These people are dying, and they're all false people. They're all dying, and they're all false people. Because there is a change, there is a move, but somebody's moving as well. But somebody, again, something about a car. This plan is over. Or something's going to happen, and something's going to be over. Something's going to be defeated. Jesus, because this false person, someone's gonna die as well for someone. There's gonna be a huge ending. Now this King of Wands, for some reason, wants to reach out and try to heal with this person, but this person's turned their back on all of this because this was an attack. They were planning to do something really terrible to somebody that I don't know. Based on the looks, it doesn't look like someone deserved it. Someone literally chose a karmic lesson. They literally chose karma. But they pretend like they're good people because they're in a crowd. Mind you, this person looks alone, but covered by new beginnings and blessings and angels. And angels don't always come and just sprinkle sunshine and rainbows into your life. Sometimes angel comes and they teach you really difficult fucking lessons. Really difficult lessons. Someone's manifesting more magician energy. Someone's manifesting in the upright, not a manipulator. Because they've raised their vibration. The raising of the vibration. So they vibrated out of a very difficult karmic group or friend group, or take that how it resonates. Because they have powerful intention. And you see how this angel has a weapon in their hands? It does not mean that the person doesn't have defenses. It just means that someone chooses peace. Truly. Because they are manifesting. It's like the energy is focused on something else, while these people are focused on not the best things. If they put so much energy into something else instead of their sex rings or whatever the hell they got going on to manifest, demons to hurt others, and themselves, because that's the sad part, is that they're hurting themselves. They would really do themselves some justice. For somebody was sleeping with somebody's husband. A man was sleeping with somebody's wife. Okay, I was gonna say husband, but take that how it resonates. Anything else, my lovies, on this, or should we close this out? That one kind of wanted a peek. We'll leave it. Because it's being left behind. Someone's cleaning up something. No, Spirit is saying work with this one. And then we'll close it out. Old does not mean wise. Tenure does not mean good. Loyalty, you got to question. What are you loyal to? Now somebody wants to be loyal to something or someone, and I don't know. This person's a magical child. In the upright. A magician 3 times. In the upright. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Seeing the potential for sacred beauty in all things, the belief that everything is possible. Because somebody believes everything is possible, so that innocence and that love saves them from any demonic obsessions. Because these people were obsessed with trying to do something. And someone's a messiah. What did we say? This person said walking angel. I'm not saying it just to say it, my lovey. Spirit would freaking shoot this thing down right away. It has nothing to do with what Truth Nunez believes. It is the energy. A messiah. Serving humanity with humility. A messiah. Serving humanity with humility. This is the type of person, knowing that these evil, wicked people wanted to plot on her, or, male, female, take it how it resonates. It is coming in as a female. This person's like, I'm serving in my duty as a messiah. She's on fire, 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 fire. She's on fire, and she's burning. Someone's going into a phoenix. A monk or a nun. Selfless devotion and single-minded, dedicated to spirit. Someone's dedicated to spirit. What did we say? That's like it's not about what she has per se. It's the nurturing energy that she dedicates to spirit. A monk or a nun. Male, female, take it how it resonates. How beautiful. I love it. And the innocence is this person standing on innocence. This is the type of person that would frolic in the flowers. It's but it's like with these great and unknown powers. Isn't that crazy? And that's why they love her. That's why they love her. She exorcists. She's an exorcist. Freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. She knows how to free others of destructive impulses. This is a true spiritual psychologist. Some of you, spiritual psychologists. Freeing yourself and others from destructive impulses. Because these people, it's not just about this one person. They would do this to anyone. Given the right situation, they would do this to anyone. Especially this one, greedy little soul with greedy little goals. Anything for money, for status, for fame, for their ego. Anything. There's a shapeshifter in the field. Oh shit, see pitsy. Oh shit, see pitsy. There's a shapeshifter. If you know, you know. If you don't know, let's just read this. Skill at navigating through different levels of consciousness. Ability to see the potential in everything. And for others, an actual shapeshifter. That's been present. An actual shapeshifter that can take any form. Not any, they have limits. And it takes a lot of energy. That's where the harvesting, that's why they have to be careful not to become vampires. Because then it's like the werewolf, right? It's like they can shapeshift. But if they go into a feeding frenzy of energy, you got to be careful. It does take a lot of energy for them. And sometimes they know how to get that energy source in a way like it doesn't destroy lives that it doesn't need to. There could be other ways to get energy sources without looking for horses. Incoming opportunities for some. There are more karmic lessons to come in, my lovies. You will always be tested. That's how it's coming in, especially if you're in Messiah energy. Hello, look at all of the Messiahs in the world. Child nature, friendship with animals, communicating with the nature spirits. What are we talking about? We're talking about animals. For some of you, and something about cannibals too. we may be talking about cannibals. Ay. But they wish to die. What are these? We have an addict. Helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Some of you have realized some type of an addictive behavior when it comes to a lover. A lover in the reverse. someone who is obsessive, who has obsessive passion and wants to harm others. What are we talking about here? Self-destructive devotion. Someone is self-destructive in their devotion to something. And here we have a detective, someone stalking. Voyeurism and falsifying information. For some of you, and a gossiper. What did we say earlier? Someone's even a gossiper for some. For some, someone's a gossiper. She's a trickster as well. What did we say? A trickster. And she's a slave. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. And she's an energy vampire. What are we saying here, my lovies? What are we saying here? I told you for some of you. I told you. But there is a hero involved in a situation who is helping you, or the hero inside of you is helping you see that maybe you are not where you need to be. For some of you, you've closed a karmic chapter. You're ready to move forward in your divine power. Because for some of you, you got powers. Not everybody gets to see a shapeshifter, my lovies. Truly. Not everybody gets to see interdimensional, intermind beings or interdimensional beings. Not everybody gets to see higher levels of consciousness. There's responsibility because there's change and success for a mature man. And something about 5 energy, a Hierophant, Taurus energy, a higher level commitment, a higher level engagement when it comes to a house situation. 9 energy. For some of you, you can be ending a house situation and moving somewhere else. Packing your bags, packing your furniture. Look at that chair at the top. There could be something funky about one of your chairs. You can really like a chair in your house and you want to take it with you. But 9 energy and 5 energy is 14, which is another 5. You're being liberated from a situation. For some, there's changes. For some of you, it's I'm seeing someone like you're done with your contract and you're like, for real? Like you thought your contract was going to be longer when it comes to something. And here we have a man that's going to announce something for you, a main man in a situation. And there's some type of courtship. For some of you, you could be in a same-sex couple and you could be wanting to court a gentleman and you can do that. For others, you could be courting someone that's like an emperor and she may be very strong and you can do that. And for some of you, you may be going into partnership with somebody or something that's going to allow you to be in your occupation. Again, for some, I'm getting that. I'm getting like a man announcing to you, your contract is done, sir, or sergeant or whatever. And you're going to be like, wait, what? My car is done. Your car is done too. Your car is done for some. Go get it. For others, your contract is done. And you're going to be like, oh my gosh. And because it's your occupation. It's something that you've done that you really, really love. You've dedicated your life to it because it is your occupation. It's something that you were meant to do, but it's time to move on. And then we have a wealthy man. For some of you, you could have become very, very wealthy from your for some of you, could be wealthy because of a group of men. There's a lot of men involved in a situation for some. But for some of you, you have a man, and for some of you, your father could have been. For some of you, you could be, you could have inherited a lot of money from your father, or you put your father's money to use, or the family business, or the family, and there's change, and it allows you to move a lot. For some of you, you can travel a lot for work with your friends, and a wealthy man, and a bunch of people. And there's a gift here for some of a van or something. I don't know. And here's a wealthy man, a bunch of wealthy men. Good for you. And something about Ben. And someone's going to be dying for some. For some of you, there's or an ending of an occupation. Again, for some, I do feel like that contract, what does Spirit give us? It just wanted to jump off because I'm done, but it wants to keep going because you won. For some of you, you're very fast. It's like exciting energy. There's an ending for some, or transformation of an occupation. Again, for some, I'm getting someone saying, your contract is done here. You've fulfilled your contract here. It's time to move on to something else. And you're gonna be like, okay, that's good, let's do it. Because some of you have a lot of projects and a lot of energy. You're gonna be traveling. What did I say? Journey, travel. You're gonna be traveling a lot, or you travel a lot, or you're just gonna go to a new spot because now your contract is done. You did it. You did whatever you came to do. You did it well. It's a gift. Spirit saying it's a gift for some. Bombay cooch, my lovies. Give them the booch, my lovies. Anyway, for some of you, you could work in a very man-dominated field. And if it's not that, for some of you, you shine a lot. For some of you, you shine a lot. But for some of you, you have a group of friends who are actually really good friends. Like, they give you good advice. They keep you in line. They hold you accountable to ethics. Something about ethics, social ethics. For some of you, could have taken something about socialite. For some of you, you could have been some type of socialist. You could be a socialist for some. Socialism is coming in. But you have a lot of friends that keep you in line. I like that. because you have a lot of loving people around you. It's like, even if you're around a lot of men, Queen of Cups energy, you're just around a lot of men that have a lot of love. For some of you, take what resonates, take what Devin's in. We're getting something about Devin. We're getting a few different energies. Queen of Cups energy, Scorpio energy, intuitive energy, Cancer energy, emotional energy, Pisces energy, intuitive, psychic energy, balanced energy in the emotions, someone that lives in their emotions, that can speak to emotions, that can channel different emotions, the emotions like the oceans. How deep is your love? Is it like something something? Anyways, someone has very deep love and they can experience all emotions. Emotional intelligence is not pretending like you're always happy. That's not it. You can feel deeply. You feel deeply. You can process deep emotions, all types of them, because they all exist for a reason, but you have to recognize them in order to be able to know what the hell they are. That's pretty, my lovies. It's really pretty. Something about Sex in the City. For some of you, Sex in the City could be significant. Anyway, Bombay Cooch, my lovies. That was pretty, my lovies. Stay well. Stay well. Stay absolutely well with your manifestation. 3 magicians. Jesus, that's new beginnings on new beginnings on new beginnings that you are manifesting in a very positive way for some of you. For others, some need to rely on darker things because that's what they're at. That's where they're at. But it's okay. We love them anyway. Spirit will help them find their way wherever they need to go. All right, my lovies. Stay well. Your sister friend, a mystic, revels in intimate union with the divine. A mystic revels in intimate union with the divine. Some of you are very divinely guided. Like, it's like inspired to do what is right. And I think that's beautiful. Anyway, stay well. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends love you and adore you. Love you and adore you. Your sister friend loves you and adores you. Loves you and adores you. Your spirit friends and your sister friend and your spirit friends and your sister friend. In love always, in love always, in love always, and forever, homies.